Crews rescued residents around Jackson from floodwaters this weekend. All right, there for us, meteorologist Mike Seidel is live in Jackson, Mississippi this morning. Again, Mike, I was looking at the river gauge and the forecast. They keep this crest high right through at least tomorrow morning.
It's going to take a while for it to go down, and also we've got more rain moving in tomorrow with thunderstorms, so that's a whole other issue, slowing the entire process from going back below flood stage until probably late next weekend. One glimmer of hope. I'm looking at the gauge just a moment ago, and between 5 and 5:15 Central Time here in Jackson, it went from 36.75 to 36.74. So is it beginning to crest? We'll see. With that said, it's still 8 3/4 feet above flood stage. This is the Pearl up into the neighborhoods. Power is out. Evacuations have taken place. We've got a lot of homes here. Nobody's home. They don't have any power. And the river is about 7/10 of a mile off to the east, so it has taken over a lot of territory here in northeast Jackson. And by the way, there is a boil water advisory. You know how hard it is to brush your teeth at night? And try to remember not to drink the water from the sink, so they're giving everybody bottled water at the hotels. Meanwhile, let's go up above. This is what I saw coming into Jackson yesterday. Sometimes that window seat pays off, and you can see this is that northeast corner of Jackson. You can see the water all around these neighborhoods, and as we go by at about 150 knots as we come into land, you can see water all over the area in the rural areas with the trees, and then off in the distance, it looks like a school complex was surrounded by water. And behind me, we took some video yesterday. We went farther down the road, and you can see how the water gets deeper, even a kayak at times, kayaks, and there have been a lot of boats, too, going in, taking people out over the weekend. Meanwhile, here's the crest expected later today and tonight. As Jim said, it's going to be slow and not come down very fast. Right now, still forecast at 37.5 feet. So we're about 9 inches right now below the forecast crest. We'll see if they adjust. And how did we get here, Steph? Almost 20 inches of rain since the 1st of January. That's 230% of average. And no surprise, the wettest year to date on record, going back to the 1800s.
Yeah.
And more rain coming in tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, and more rain coming into places like where Jimmy Carter was born.